All hail a beard, it's your boy Big Beard B, and we back for another edition of Big Beard Business. Listen man, time flies when you're having fun or when you're quarantined. That said, I'm here today with my summer 2020 designer list. Let's get down to business. Listen man, if you've been around on this channel for a while, then you know how this works. I'm gonna hit you off with 10 fragrances I feel you can rock this summer. At the very least, fragrances that I will be giving a little more extra TLC to. So now that you know, let's get down to it. First fragrance on today's list comes from my house that I really enjoy. Now this is from their signature side of things, as they also have an exclusive line, but I think they do this line really well. This one hails from Bulgari, and this one is a 2018 release, and this fragrance is Bulgari Man Wood Essence. Now, Bulgari Man Wood Essence is this fresh, woody, earthy scent that has a good blend of lemon and sweetness in it. This one is for the man that is refined yet unique and can get the job done. How can you get the job done, sir? Well, wear a fragrance like this. I introduced this one into my collection back in 2018 when this thing was released, and I feel like this thing doesn't get the love it deserves. There has been other releases from the Bulgari series, which is Bulgari Man Neroli Essence, but I prefer the Wood Essence in itself. Solid fragrance, woody base, fresh coriander, lemon zest. Great fragrance for the summer and spring, but we're rocking it this summer. You dig. This next fragrance comes from a line that I really enjoy. This whole series within its collection is A1 in my personal opinion. This fragrance is one that I typically reach over to grab one that I like a lot, just maybe a tad bit more than this one. And I probably need to speak about this one more, but I wore this one a few weeks ago in the weekly fragrance rotation video, and I was like, you know what? I gotta get this thing back into the rotation. This one hails from Prada, and this one is Prada Luna Rosa Sport. Now, Prada Luna Rosa Sport is a great fragrance for spring and summer, hence the reason why we are mentioning it today. This one is this rich, silky, smooth scent with hints of vanilla, and it really works in the heat. Prada Luna Rosa Sport, you're gonna get hints of juniper berry, you're gonna get some lavender, and this thing just really works and performs. Now, like I stated, I really enjoyed the whole Luna Rosa series, and this one is a standout fragrance in this line. This one can be a signature scent, and if you had this one in your collection, I urge you to wear it this summer. Prada Luna Rosa Sport. And speaking of signature scents, this next one also stands out. This one is a nice citrus scent that can also, again, be a signature scent. This one is from Herms, and it's Terre Hermes Eau Très Fresh. Now, this one doesn't get a ton of love, and I'm not sure why. If you are looking for a professional scent, one that you can wear in the spring and summer, this one is the way to go. This one has this dirty type of citrus scent to it, but it comes off smelling quite clean. It's earthy, it's woody, it has some grapefruit, it has that bitter orange and some aldehydes in this thing. Everything that the Terre Hermes setup has been known for, but just makes this more fresh, more inviting, and a bit more welcoming. So, Terre Hermes Eau Très Fresh, definitely one that you can rock this summer. If you're into zesty scents, then you'll likely enjoy this next fragrance I'm going to mention. This one is Understated Elegance. It comes from Dior, and this one is Dior Homme Cologne. Now, don't be fooled by the name on this fragrance. It says Cologne, but this one is an Eau de Toilette concentration, and this thing really smells great. This one just jumps off the skin, and to me, this one is one that can be worn with a white t-shirt and some jeans. Put a snapback on, a hat, however you dress, man, and just hit the scene, given that you can hit the scene and social distancing things are out of the way. Unless you just say, forget it, I'm gonna do what I wanna do. And this is what that you can rock, man. Dior Homme Cologne is sophisticated scent. Again, it has that citrus all in the top of this thing, and it dries down, to me, to something that's classic, elegant, sophisticated, and refined. I really enjoyed this scent. I enjoyed it from first sniff on this thing. I was in Macy's, I believe, smelled this thing. immediately picked it up. Hopefully some of you out there have this fragrance within your collection and you can speak to it down in the comment section. I know a lot of people enjoy the Dior line of fragrances as they have a lot of fragrances within their collection and their lineup, and this one is a standout in my personal opinion. A different take from the others, as the others in this Dior Homme setup are really iris heavy if you're looking at some of the older formulations versus the newer ones, but this one is a solid take on it. So Dior Homme Cologne getting rocked this summer. The next fragrance on today's list is one that made my spring list in 2019 and 2020, and it's also here on my summer list. This one is woody, it's fresh, it's sophisticated, and it's elegant. And this one also is from Dior Homme, and this one is also from Dior, and this one is Dior Homme O. Now Dior Homme O has been discontinued from my understanding, so it may be a bit more difficult to find if you're looking for it. But if you do have this one in your collection, this is a solid fragrance that you can rock this summer. If you want to put on a fragrance that's going to have some sophistication to it for the times that you're in the office or the times that you just need to step it up a bit, this is one that you can definitely rock. Dior Homme O is elegant, it's sophisticated, and it also has a hint of sexiness along with it as you get into some of that iris that I talked about that's missing in the Dior Homme Cologne. It's definitely alive and well here, but it's toned down a bit, and I think that this one is a well blended scent. The compliment factor is there for Dior Homme O, and despite how fresh Dior Homme O is, it also has this spiciness in it as well, which gives it this different take and different type of vibe versus some of the other fragrances on today's list. So make sure you give this one a try, wear it this summer. No matter what's going on in your life, you can rock this one whether you're sitting around at home or things get back to normal and you're out and about, man. Dior Homme O. Now we have 5 fragrances down and 5 more to go. This next scent has to be on the list, all right? So this one is the 2018 formulation of this fragrance. Although I have the 2016, I figure for the sake of this list, with 2016 being discontinued and extremely hard to find, I will talk about this one. This one hails from Paco Rabanne, and this one is Paco Rabanne Invictus Aqua. Now Invictus Aqua has been a standout fragrance for years, although this one does play the backseat to 2016. Now if you have the 2016 formulation, then that is the one that you should go with. But if you have the 2018 formulation, then I think this one is definitely safe to rock as well. Invictus Aqua has that yuzu note in it, and then you also get some pink pepper, which just gives this one a different take. Now the Invictus fragrance in itself was a standout scent, and to make it a bit more aquatic and to make it a bit more fresh, that's kind of where this fragrance actually took off. So Invictus Aqua 2016 or 2018 will work well for you this summer, especially when you're looking at designer scents. This thing garners compliments, it smells good, it projects, it lasts, everything that you want in a spring or summer scent. Invictus Aqua 2018. The next fragrance on today's list is masculine, bold, sexy, woody, and it isn't the newest one. Now I thought I had the newest formulation of this fragrance coming in, but I do not, so I have to go back out there and attempt to order it. This one hails from YSL, and this one is YSL EDP. Now I do have the EDT, I have the EDP, I have the Y Live Cologne Intense, or whatever that thing is called, and I was looking for the Eau Fresh version, and I do not have that one in, but I decided to rock with this one here. This one is a powerhouse scent that is going to garner you compliments. This one is stamped and approved by the ladies. You can go in and check any video on YouTube that features this fragrance, and you'll likely hear the same story. This one is going to garner you compliments. This one is a lighter take, although this one is a little darker than the original EDT. This one has been stated to be the better of the 2 fragrances. All right, now obviously there's 4 in the arsenal now, but I don't think you can go wrong with either way. If you're looking to pull off a fragrance this summer that's going to be unique, it's going to perform, project, and get you compliments, YSL EDP is definitely one that you can rock. The next fragrance on our list today is one that's a woody aromatic. It's fresh, it's modern, it's daring, and this one also comes from YSL, and it's no stranger to any list that I have, and this one is YSL L'Homme Ultime. This is the ultimate L'Homme, all right? Listen, man, if you're looking for a L'Homme or L'Homme flanker, this is the one that you should pick up, man. This one isn't super readily available, as I also believe this one is being discontinued, but you can still find it a lot easier than the Invictus Aqua 2016. So that's why it's still on today's list. I believe that this one is a standout fragrance from the L'Homme lineup that can be utilized as a signature scent. If you are in a warmer climate environment, this is definitely one that you can wear all year round, as I stated. Woody, masculine, modern. This one does have this freshness, and it dries down into something that's a bit woody without being like old. All right, sometimes those woody scents can come off to be a bit dated, but this doesn't at all. This is for that young, sophisticated gentleman who just wants to smell great, whether you're in a suit or if you're kicking it in a white t-shirt. This one will definitely work. YSL L'Homme Ultime. Now, the next fragrance on today's list is one that was inspired by the Sicilian sun. So imagine the Italian countryside. Imagine smelling fresh. Imagine smelling like you were under a lemon tree. Yes, this one is from Maison Margiela, and this one is under the lemon tree. This one is a unisex scent that just works really, really well. This one also made my 2019 spring list, and that one was a mixed list between niche and designer, and this one was still able to really just hit the scene and hit the ground running. Now, Under the Lemon Tree is supposed to put you in a mindset of being in Palermo 1987. Although this one is classified as a citrus scent, this one doesn't come off to be a super citrusy type of scent. Now, there were others on this list that are citrusy. If you think about Dior Homme Cologne, to me, that one is definitely a citrus scent through and through. But this one, although it's classified as citrus, it doesn't come off as super citrusy. To me, this one is a subtle citrus scent that performs really well. Does not come off smelling like any type of cleaner, as often citrus scents can come off smelling like a household cleaner or something of that nature, and you definitely don't get that with this one. This one here is closer to the skin, it's refined, it smells amazing, and I definitely think as a man or a woman, you could get away with this thing. So they've done a great job with it. I'll continue to talk about it as long as it stands up to its reputation and stands out on the list. So there you have it, Under the Lemon Tree from Margiela. Now, this would not be a Big Beard Business summer list without this next fragrance. This one I gave a 10 out of 10 to, and it also shows you the different take on a lemon-based scent. Now, we just talked about Under the Lemon Tree, how that one doesn't come off citrusy. However, this next one is a citrusy scent, but it also dries down to something a bit more subtle. I really enjoy it. I think this one is going to be a great staple scent if you can get your hands on it for summertime, and this one is Chanel Allure Homme Edition Blanche. Now, every time I mention this fragrance and then someone goes out there to purchase it, or they actually order it because it's really difficult to find in store, I end up getting a message like, yo, Big Beard B, thank you for putting me on to this scent. I really enjoy it. I'm glad I really sprung and grabbed this thing and just took your word for it, man. Listen, I'm not telling you to go out there and buy this scent, but I'm definitely telling you that if you're looking to purchase a scent that's not going to smell like everyone else, you have that Allure Homme DNA with hints of citrus in it, this is definitely it. This one is great for the summer. When I think of the summertime, I think of these zesty type of scents, and this one is really, really on point, man. So Chanel Allure Homme Edition Blanche has made the list as always. This thing, again, perfect scent in my opinion. This one lasts on my skin. I get good performance, which is really rare when you think about really bright, citrusy type of scents. Those top notes that are bright and pop, they tend to die down really quickly, but I think that this one was done correctly, as it definitely works on my skin. If you have this one in your collection you care to share, down in the comment section, please do so about this fragrance or any of the fragrances on today's list. So that concludes today's list of designer summer 2020 list. I would love to hear if I'm missing any or anything you think I need to add to it. So there you have it. As always, I'm your boy, Big Beard B. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend that we are back again. You already know what I need you to do. Hit the goddamn